Hello students, welcome back to E-class of St.Xaviers School, Adipur. Today we are going to do part 2 of chapter 14, past tense. So before moving on with the chapter, let us have a quick recap of what did we learn in part 1 of the same chapter. We finished till simple past tense. We also learned 4 different forms of past tense. And in detail, we learned about simple past tense. Whatever happened, okay? We add V2 form of the verb with it, okay? So, let's see more about it. Let's read and understand more about past tense. The second form, that is past continuous. Past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used to talk about something that was going on, that was going on in progress for a long time, for some specific time period, okay, at a definite time in the past. It is formed using was or were with ing form of the main verb. For example, I was studying for the test last evening. I singular, so was. Study verb, then ing form of the verb. We have to add ing for the past continuous. That what the action we are talking about, that was going on, in progress. That's why you have to add ing with the main verb. Studying for the test last evening. The sailors were trying. Why were? Because sailors, plural. So were trying to escape from the burning ship. Exercise 4. Make sentences in the past continuous using the sentence parts given below. So here everything, the questions are given in the jumbled form. You have to arrange it in proper manner in past continuous tense. Okay. So let's start. 3 soldiers run after the smugglers. So you have to write in a sensible, understandable sentence using past continuous tense. 3 soldiers were running after the smugglers. Raining in Kuala Lumpur when we reached there. It was raining in Kuala Lumpur when we reached there. Bhim, take bath when the phone rang. Bhim was taking bath when the phone rang. Vivek and Jesse writing reports when the teacher came. So no meaningful na, and there is no past continuous also. So we have to rewrite the sentence using the past continuous tense in an understandable manner. So how we will write? Vivek and Jesse were writing reports when the teacher came. Satellite television became popular in the 1990s. Satellite television was becoming popular in the 1990s. Next. People fetch water from the public tap 2 kilometers away before this well was dug. So what will be the answer? People were fetching, because people, person, people stand for plural, were fetching water from the public tap 2 kilometers away from this well was dug. Some of us trained to become pilots in 1990. Some of us were training, us, plural, were training to become pilots in 1990. People use barks of trees to write before paper was invented. People were using barks of trees to write paper before paper was invented. Javed waited for the bus when the rain started. Javed was waiting for the bus when the rain started. Sonam cleaned floor when she saw a snake. Sonam was cleaning floor when she saw a snake. Now, next comes negative sentence. This we are doing with each and every topic. Understood? So, for this also we will do the same. Negative sentences and questions in the past continuous. So, let's read and understand how to form negative and questions in the past continuous tense. The negative of a past continuous construction is formed by adding not or an apostrophe T. This we are doing in everything, in all the negative sentences with all the tenses, it remains the same. Understood? The format remains the same of using not and apostrophe T. So, with was or were. I was not plucking flowers. Isn't it? I singular, was, then not because negative, then plucking because we are talking about past continuous. They were not taking, they plural, so were, not because negative, take main verb, ing because we are talking about past continuous. They were not taking photos of the Tom. We make questions in the past continuous by putting was or were before the subject. So how? Were you? So see, were or was. Singular was, plural were. Were you plucking? With you, you will always write were. Were you plucking? ing. Plucking flowers? Question mark. Were they? They plural. That's why were. Taking photos of the Tom. Okay, now next. Uses of the past continuous tense. So in what conditions we use past tense, past continuous tense? The past continuous is used to talk about things which were in progress. So continuous, that itself, the word itself means it is in continuation for a definite period, which were in progress at a particular time in the past. Okay, for example, at 7:30, we were getting ready to go out. I was standing in the queue. So you must be standing for a while, for a long time. So that's why past continuous. I was standing in the queue from 12 o'clock. The past continuous is used to talk about an action that was in progress when something else happened. In such cases, the past simple describes the finished action and the past continuous the one in progress. So whenever we have got both simple past and past continuous, then the simple past we will describe it as a finished action, already happened, and the past continuous is in action, is in progress. Okay. When Sushma entered, see, this is simple past, entered the room, Jitu was sleeping. Was plus ing form of the main verb. So this is past continuous. While Sona was playing in the garden, Sona was playing in the garden. Her brother ran, simple past, ran away with her new pencil box. Next, coming to exercise 5. Rewrite the following sentences as negative sentences and then as questions in the past continuous form. Children, be very careful in the past continuous form. Don't write it into simple past. This is past continuous. Okay. Sham was playing with his dog when his father arrived. Sham was not playing with his dog when his father arrived. Now second, as questions. Was Sham playing? Because first we will write the auxiliary verb, then the subject, then what we will write? ing form of the verb, then remaining part of the sentence. Next, they were running to catch a butterfly. They were not running to catch a butterfly. Were they running to catch a butterfly? Question mark. Be very careful in question sentences or in interrogative sentences. You should write question mark. Otherwise, you will lose your marks. Next, Anil was playing for the Kings 11 last season. Answer. Anil was not playing for the Kings 11 last season. Now, question. Was Anil playing for the Kings 11 last season? Question mark. Next. Wearing loose trousers was becoming popular in the late 80s. Wearing loose trousers was not becoming popular in the late 80s? Was wearing loose trousers becoming popular in the late 80s? The sons of John were planning to buy a present for their father. The sons of John were not planning to buy a present for their father. Auxiliary verb plus not plus main ing form of the main verb. Were the sons of John planning to buy a present for their father? 3 hounds were chasing the deer when it jumped into the well. 3 hounds were not chasing the deer when it jumped the well. Were 3 hounds chasing the deer when it jumped the well? Question mark. The speaker was looking only at the people in the front row. The speaker was not looking only at the people in the front row. Was the speaker looking only at the people in the front row? Question mark. He was speaking to himself. He was not speaking to himself. Was he speaking to himself? Zina was sleeping during the presentation. Zina was not sleeping during the presentation. Was Zina sleeping during the presentation? The rest of us were pretending to listen. The rest of us were not pretending to listen. Were the rest of us or you, anyone you can write, pretending to listen. Okay, that's all for today, children. Hope you understood till here, till exercise 5. Okay, now write all the exercises in your notebook. Take care. Bye.